Hey guys, what's up? It's Allie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have something that I wanted to share with you guys. I finally got an intercom system for my bike, and for the most part, I think this thing is totally awesome. It does have a few little flaws, or I don't know, something that could maybe be updated and worked with a little better. And that thing that I wanted to share with you guys today is the Cardo PackTalk Edge. Now this little thing is pretty nifty, I have to say. Since I have had this, I am now able to not only ride with a buddy and talk to up to 15 other people when riding, but I can also listen to music, scan the radio, or you can also listen to music on the phone. And it will also connect to your GPS to tell you your directions. And the thing that I really like about it is that it's hands-free. You could just talk to it and give it commands, and it will do whatever for you. I also forgot to mention too, if your Bluetooth is hooked up, you can also take a call. So if your phone rings, your music will stop playing, and your phone ring will play, and you can just tell the Cardo to pick up.
Answer. Hello?
Hello.
So I was super excited when I finally got my package from Fort 9. I couldn't wait to open it and see what was inside. And well, either could magic. And upon opening, I noticed that it had a nice, clean, simple packaging and display. And I checked to make sure everything was in the box, and it was. So it was time to install on my helmet, which was a bit tricky because my helmet had this kind of swoop thing on the side, and I had to put the Cardo back a little farther just so that it had a flat surface to adhere to, which left me with a bit more cord overhang than I wanted, but it did work, and I have to say those JBL speakers sound amazing. Now what's cool about this little thing is it just clips onto your helmet with a magnet. It kind of took it right out of my hands just to clip it on there. And you just have this little button in the front to push. Ooh, and you could just push the Cardo forward and it slides right off, ready for charging. The voice commands too are pretty easy to use with this. To power it on, you just have to hit these two buttons right here on the bottom, which I find easy to do when I'm wearing my helmet.
Phone connected.
And from here, all you have to do is talk to it.
Hey Cardo, radio on.
Radio on. 98. Point.
Hey Cardo, next station.
97. Point.
Hey Cardo, radio off.
Radio off.
Then I got to try my Cardo on my very first group ride. And I have to say, I think it was quite the turnout. There was probably close to 100 bikes, and each one of them was here for a good cause. Because this was a charitable event for bikers against child abuse. And every single one of the riders here today gave their donation to participate in the ride. And I have to say, I was excited. Well, the first part of this ride consisted of a little bit of highway riding. And in one of my older videos, I share with you guys just how well a 250 can handle the highway. And for all of you naysayers that say a 250 is too small to do it, guess what? I'm doing it. But overall, I do prefer the back roads because the scenery is 100% better. And during this ride, there was sure a lot of that. We got to ride past farmers' fields and fields of dandelions, and I got to see some farm animals playing with their young in the fields with distant glimpses of the ocean. It was totally beautiful on this day. And the best part about riding the back roads is leaning into them curves. Yeah, baby. But I think one of the coolest things that I learned about riding in a group is that feeling of being on a roller coaster as you go up over the hills and around the turns and you get to see the sea of bikes before you. And well, my Cardo had me talking, even with my hands. Try not to do so much of that in the future. One of the things that I thought that was really cool about the Cardo is that once you have your radio station saved in on your app and they are on your Cardo, you don't need the app or your phone in order to use it, which is really good because I was so scared that when I got the Cardo that it was only going to work with the app. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to be using up the data on my phone. Now you can also just search for radio stations too. All you have to do is just tap the button. I believe it's 3 times. And what's cool too about the Cardo PackTalk is when you shut it off, it will tell you your battery status. Now, there are a couple of things that maybe could be worked on. I don't know. This seems to happen to my boyfriend. But if I tell my radio to stop playing, his helmet will hear it and his Cardo also stops. It drives him crazy. But I think it's just because I have one of those voices that kind of carries. I forgot to mention that this thing is also waterproof. So if you're on your bike or your dirt bike or whatever it is that you're using this for and it starts raining, you'll be fine. I had a little bit of fun trying to install this into my helmet because this helmet is not made for adding speakers. So I really had to make them fit. And I noticed the first few times when I was putting my helmet on, it was bending my ears down. But I have since found a way to wrap my hair and stuff in a way that my ears are kind of covered and it just slides on no problem. Now, one flaw that I did notice about the Cardo PackTalk, and if you have the Cardo PackTalk, let me know if you have this same issue, but we got separated at lights and it's supposed to go for about 1.5 kilometers, a little over. And I don't think I got that far up the road when he was saying, oh, what's that? You're getting crackly. And then I heard Cardo say, call lost. It didn't take long for him to get back in the bubble and it did automatically reconnect, which is good. But I don't think the range is a full 1.5 kilometers. Overall, I still think the Cardo is totally awesome for the fact that it does have good range. I don't need my phone in order to use it. It will automatically connect once the person gets back in range if you do lose it. The 13-hour battery talk time and the fact that it's waterproof just makes it totally awesome. I don't know if this is a feature or not. I have to look it up, but I think it would be totally cool if the Cardo had a way that you could, say you were in an accident and you were solo riding, just listening to your tunes, but yet you couldn't get to your phone. Is there a way where you can call 911 on your Cardo that, of course, isn't easily tripped by something that you're doing because you don't want to accidentally call them by mistake? There should be a way that you can hands-free do that if your Cardo's still intact and working, because, I mean, you wouldn't want to be on a ride and have something happen when you possibly this could save your life, you know? Yeah, so that's my review on the Cardo PackTalk Edge. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, then please give me a thumbs up and or subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Battery status, 75%.